Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Gray here. We're back. It's day number 335 of the free-to-play account series here in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. We got the patch notes. Pretty sweet. But who cares, man? Who cares about Kang? We got way bigger news than that, you guys. I have something huge to report to you all. We are now officially the greatest free-to-play account in the multiverse. And you may be asking yourself, how's that possible, Gray? Your account sucks. Well, let me show you. Boyos! Yeah, you didn't think it was happening, but it just happened. Kang can sit down. Sit down, bro. You show off. No one even cares, bro. It's all about the slapstick meta. So you know what we're going to be doing today, basically, is just building this guy from the ground up. I'm just kidding. Anyways, how you guys doing, man? Thanks for being here. We are going to go over all the news today. We have a lot to break down. I got like 5 different tabs open for just breaking down the patch notes and the news and stuff. So we'll get into that pretty quick today. Obviously, there's a few new things to talk about. But before we get into anything else, what's going on, INL? Thanks for being here, man. G Varun, what's going on? Reflex, what's happening? Vikas, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Sanji, what's up, man? Let's get ready for Shadowlands, baby! King Anime, what's happening? Judy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sun Wukong, what's up, Kylo? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, bro. Earl, what's going on, man? Edward, good to see you. Who else we got in here? Who's hiding? KT3, what's happening? Donnie, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Wayne Clark hanging out. What's going on, dude? And I think that's everybody we got in chat. What's up, Sharon? What's going on? What's up, Cameron? How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, guys, let's grab some free stuff real quick. We'll go through the basics, just rounding up the rewards. Then we'll jump straight into the forums and yeah, go over all of this craziness. I guess I'll just say now, while we're just grabbing rewards, keep in mind, guys, that these are just the patch notes. We won't know how this guy plays till we see him in game. And really, we're just having some fun speculating. So don't get carried away. You know what I mean? Like, if you have limited resources, maybe wait for him to actually be in the game before you start building him. I could be crazy. Just some, you know, general advice, you know, like we say, keep them expectations tempered. With Kangulous on the, not even on the horizon, he's basically just boots on the ground at this point. We're going to probably skip those because I just want to hang on to all the gold we can for now. Check out these tokens, you guys. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. We done spent them all. But I think it was like all on tier 4 mats, so that was exciting. We love that. We love tier 4 materials. Didn't get any there. Sad story. To the Alliance. Let's check in. Boom. Donate. Yes. Let's go. All right. Yes, sir. I can do that. Nice. Bam. Bam. Nice. All right. Moving on. We're ripping through these quick, man, because we got, like I said, we got a lot to talk about today. I got some water, yeah. Make sure I got some water on deck. You can see I got those big, normal legendary battle boxes. Oof. That's actually not so bad. That's so bad, though. We'll do better next time, man. No worries. I'm actually going to start trying to go for the shield archive items in the legendary battles. So this is just me doing the Spider-Man battle, and I don't have his uniform or anything, so... and since it's not situated like the Shang-Chi one, where you just get the stuff, yeah, it's gonna take time. And I get crappy rewards while I do it, so it kind of sucks. But anyways, there's our gold from Alliance Conquest, some other basic rewards, nothing crazy. What's up, Lancelot? What's happening, bro? Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. We got a notification in here about Sir Kang himself coming to the game. And then, I wonder... No. This is just a list of events and stuff, and we'll go over all of that for sure in just a moment. So let's not do it twice, but grab your black antimatter. And then, of course, since I've been really distracted, let me just make sure we're not going to miss anything important here. Or give me the Mordo bios. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Elsa Bloodstone. Love it. Give me some of those. And then, good. And we'll move on. All right. That pretty much does it for the inbacks. And that pretty much does it for our rewards. All right, let me get these. Meds down the gullet. Man, those thyroid meds are terrible, bro. I've told you guys this before. They have no coating or anything, so they just like dissolve in my mouth. And they taste like bitter doo-doo. All right. Tastes like the inside of Kang's shorts. Alrighty, guys, let's jump over to the forums. Here we go. I think I got everything set up right. Let's see how we do. This thing's been giving me some guff lately. Yeah, I had it set up right. Got to do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we just got to go left to right here on these tabs, and we're going to go through everything really quick. So strap on. In, guys. Here we go. Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. A being who has existed in countless forms across the ages has returned to Marvel Future Fight with a brand new look. Kang the Conqueror, driven by his ambition to raise an army in the quantum realm and seize control of every dimension, has received a new uniform and tier 4 advancement. Agents, please download the 1/6 Tuesday patch. Check out his new skills and enhanced power. Here we go. So we got the rolling update today. Wait. Dude, I swear I can't look at one of these and not get confused. Why does it say 1/7 Wednesday? Oh, that's the UTC is first for the what the heck? Okay, I guess we're putting UCD. Hey, I'm not the guy who thinks that PST needs to be in front. It just has been forever. So weird. Okay, Tuesday, yuck, at the normal time, we'll have a rolling update. That's crazy. They swapped those around on me. I was like, wait, what? Oh, so normal time for this update, and you'll see in a moment why I'm also extra confused here and why that got me, but we'll just keep moving. It's a regular rolling update. You just got to restart the game. Nothing crazy. We get the one uniform, and it is Kang, Sir Conqueror himself, Ramatut. And we are getting supervillain uniform, double cost, 40%. It'll be $19.50 for the uniform. Gets normal. So keep in mind, he does get now stuff we all kind of know, but some of us don't. This is his first uniform. So literally this whole bonus from his uniform all the way up to whatever it is at Mythic will be new stats for him. So a huge bonus to all defense from that, as well as all attack. And then if we look at his uniform effect here, he is getting, we lined up good here. Yeah. He's getting increased chain hit damage by 25%, and all these are new effects for him. Super armor, increased all basic defense by 50%, so nice and high, and then ignores enemies' damage decrease by 20%, excluding bosses. So very good stats on the uniform to buff his performance. His tier 2 passive, additional pierce damage by 5%, and now we're getting into stuff where we're seeing some bumps from what he had before. Increases additional pierce damage by 5%, increases skill damage, bonus damage by 45%. And I think this is up from 40, and basic damage received by 45%, and I think that one's a slight increase as well. Temporal Resurrection, he gets 10% increase to his penetration chance from 50% up to 60%, and keeps the revive. On his number 1 skill, he gets Mind Control, which is fun, sure, and Paralysis, and it's a skill that does damage. On his 2, we do not have a counter attack anymore. So this was changed from a counter attack. It is just a regular attack on an 8-second cooldown that ignores targeting effect. So it has ignore iframe, time freezing, burn, and incapacitation. So it removes buffs. Recover 20% of HP. Invincible here as well. Removes all debuffs. And then a fury buff for 45% all attack and defense, and then 30% crit rate, and then speeds that no one ever cares about. And then the other thing to note here, guys, that we can speculate about all we want, is the fact that he got slapped with burn, shock, snare, paralysis, stun, silence, and fracture. So screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to dig out the tinfoil hat, but I actually do think this may be the first character that's actually designed to carry 2 CTPs. And we will see. Could be way off base with that. Just a heads up. That is pure speculation. If I could reach my tinfoil hat, I would put it on. It is based in some evidence, though. I actually should go check. I don't know. I did not look at the cancels and check what he had before. He may have already had most of these cancels. So let me be a good boy and do the research. Let's check and see what he had before. No, sir. They literally just set him up. In fact, that is so many new cancels that is not tinfoil hat speculation. That is speculations that is very much evidence-based. I can't say how good he's going to be or anything, but this is that every cancel in the game? Yeah, it's every one, right? I thought maybe we were missing one, but then I kept looking through them. I know it's early for me, you got to remember, so I'm like waking up all groggy, doing this move, reading through the cancels, man. I think that's all of them. So, yeah. His barrier got put on the 4. There was another skill that got like moved around. He does have a heal on his 5th skill as well for 30%. So he's got 30 and 20. And if you want to put that into perspective, and again, this is all relative, so we won't really know till we see his performance. But I believe Sentry has 30 and 40. So these are 10% lower than Sentry's heals. And Sentry also operates in a similar way where he has a heal on the 2 and a heal on the 5 as well. So yeah, this guy looks crazy, man. On paper, you can't look much crazier than this. Also, just a couple things for fun. Has the V-Pad. You know we love a V-Pad. Also, potentially great for Alliance Battle Legend. Or, yeah, Alliance Battle Legend, not Alliance Battle Extreme. But again, all speculation. We'll have to see where he lands. But it does look like a juicy 3-5-4 rotation into the V-Pad is my guess. And y'all, we got Sphinx Barrage. Say it with me now. So there you go. In case you were really worried that we may not get that ridiculous Sphinx Blast, I believe we are. So fun stuff, guys. What else can I say? Dude's got about everything under the sun. Let's take a second, snap back to reality. Let me talk about what may get in the way of his performance here. The things I can see are that his heals are a little lower than the other native tier 3s. The other thing is that his penetration is based off of all skills and is set at 60%. So we'll have that is different from the other characters who have 100% penetration on their 2 skill. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I do wonder with this, and this is something I just don't know about Marvel Future Fight, so maybe somebody knows this. With the chance to penetrate, is that chance applied to every hit of an attack, or is it just applied to the whole attack? So when I attack with the 4 skill, does the game determine whether that entire skill penetrates, or does each attack of that skill, each hit, have a chance to penetrate? You guys know? Is it only null? Yeah, how much is Sentries? I just checked null. I was going back and forth last night, like trying to do a good job. This morning, really. It wasn't really last night. Checking all this. Oh, 80%. Yeah, so I think he'll probably be okay. But anyways, that's one of the things that could be a snag for his performance. And then, of course, the way that the moves are used by the AI, potentially, things like that. So, you know, just being, trying to keep it realistic, right? Just keeping those expectations realistic. We are just looking at stats on paper. So we got to see how this all plays out in game, but it's hard not to be optimistic about this. This looks pretty freaking crazy. Yeah. And that's all I have to say about that. Moving on, we've got the tier 4 skill. And this is very boring. Just copy paste. Psych! This is wild, man. I'm glad Alex knows, you know, other people do too, but I watch Cynic Alex, right, every day. So I'm glad Alex knows things like the fact that this effect isn't necessarily brand new. We have other like shield generating effects like this in the game, but this is pretty much brand new. This is a crazy tier 4 skill. Again, it's not paper, it's text. So we'll have to see how it plays out in the game, right? Like what this actually looks like. But this has a bonk. It's a bonk skill, which is amazing. And then basically what's happening here is he gets a static attack buff for using it for 7 seconds at 50%. And then it creates a recharge shield for 120% of his max HP. He's going to get a shield for 120% of his HP and 35% shield every second. And that appears to be... Wait, absorbs 30% from normal shield? I don't know what that means. I think this buff lasts 7 seconds. And Interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see how all this plays out. They've got bullet points here like this is a separate line of text, but this doesn't tell us how long this effect is active, so I'm assuming it's the 7 seconds, but that seems really strong. 1 second. We'll see. I think this is either going to be maybe 7 seconds. That sounds too strong. That's why I'm tripping up. I'm like, that sounds wild. But then it says absorbs 30% from normal shield, which I'm not even sure what that means. So we'll see. Yeah. Okay, and then, yeah. And then the last part increases attack by 2% for every 1% recharge shield consumed. So up to 100%. So as the shield gets damaged, you're basically getting accumulation off the shield. The only thing that's a little unclear to me here is how the additional shield regeneration works and exactly what this absorbs 30% from normal shield means. Whether that means the whole effect only absorbs 30% of the damage, or this effect, like what? What does that mean? I don't know, but we'll see. It's cool, man. This looks really cool. So we'll see how this plays out. It does look very, very strong. Yeah, to have the offense, defense, shielding, and just a flat attack as well, attack buff, it just looks really good, man. So really excited about that. I have no idea who's angry, but all right, man. And who's sad? I don't know, man. But if I was logged into the forums right now, I'd be hitting this button because this looks like good work to me, man. This is what you want to see for our native tier 3 characters. All right, guys. Next thing we got to talk about. Moving on. Maintenance. Not today, but Wednesday for me. So tomorrow, there will be like a 3-hour maintenance from, it looks like midnight my time, to about 1 o'clock, where is it? No, excuse me. Again, they river. I'm on the bottom now. I'm a bottom these days. We're going to be from 1400 to 1700. So actually, it's kind of a bogus time, but it's all good. It's the, that's like, what is that, 6 o'clock in the afternoon for me? And then it's going to go down for an approximate 3 hours. So for people in India, that'll be middle of the night, I think. No, early morning, right? Early morning. Anyways, it's just going to go down for a couple hours for stabilization fixes and stuff, maintenance for the servers, nothing crazy. We'll get some free rewards. Just keep in mind that the servers will be down for like 3 hours. Yeah, right here, approximately 3 hours. And don't expect anything because there's not going to be anything. It's just to maintain the servers, which is great because we like maintained servers. So go for it. And yeah, since I'm getting confused about all these times, if you want to know the exact time, go check it out and do the math for yourself. All this stuff's on the forums. We're going to keep rolling. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew about that. And keep in mind, that is not today with the Kang update, which is a rolling update. It looks like that is tomorrow after the update for 3 hours. All right, moving on, guys. Next thing we got to talk about is the event cycle. Greetings, agent. This is Iframe. I'm to fight for the enhanced Kang the Conqueror. Wait, what? For the enhanced Kang the Conqueror, we've prepared growth events. Enhance Kang the Conqueror through bonus missions and gifts and challenge ranked battle. All right, here we go, guys. We've got the update celebration. We got all uniforms 40% off. We've got a character growth bonus mission, which I think it's the first time we'll ever get like Soul of the Faltine out of one of these, so that'll be fun. Ranked battle. Fantastic. Let's do it. Let's rank our battles. That sounds great. And it's crystals for that one. Gold bonus mission. Nice. Get yourself some runes. I like these selectors. They're sweet. You guys saw we were starting to use these runes a little earlier, so I'm not mad about piling those up and working on the swords. Hero Pursuit. Pretty boring. Free OB, and that is nice. You can also, there's the upgrade pack here. People usually ask about it. I'm not the guy to ask if that's good value. If I was spending, I would only be like a Stark Stash and the yearly Stark Stash kind of guy. So I'm not the one to ask, man. But somebody's got your back if you want to know. Otherwise, we're just getting one Odin's Blessing for doing the regular event. And then we've got the Artifact unequip discount. And then we also have, I forgot, I didn't see this one actually, that we have the unequip for artifacts. Womp womp. Don't do that. Just don't make mistakes that you need to fix. We do have the 1 to 6 star artifact chance up for gambling, so you can acquire 6-star artifacts in the shop from gambling if you are keen to do that. The other things we've got going on are the event world boss, which is the one you do pay energy for, and do these cheesy little world bosses twice a day. We get a free Odin's Blessing and some materials. Do these on the highest difficulty you can. if you're outside of the first 2 weeks of your account, everyone should be doing it on the highest difficulty. It's very, very easy. These are not the same as the normal World Boss Legend clears. We got some fries, black antimatter, and Nornstones coming our way. A special check-in, which doesn't look very special, but that's okay. A little extra gold, some boost points, some BAM, some energy, the basics. And then the reason we're here talking about all of this, the Tier 4 Material Secret Shop event. Now, this is going to be very interesting to some people, marginally interesting to others, and an absolute pass for a lot of people. This is a large crystal spending event for people who weren't prepared for it, especially free to play. So we'll go over the whole thing in detail here for you guys, but keep in mind this is expensive. Yeah, so we're talking about like free to play whaling here, or just potentially a good crystal investment for low spenders and whales. So we will see. Let's see. We can get information out of this, and mainly I'm going to show you guys something else we're going to look at, which is this is the text I want. The items will be changing after a certain period of time. This is all stuff we've seen. Yeah. These are all the basic rules for the secret shop. This is the one. Tier 4 growth materials are basically what you're getting for each board. It's a 5-board bingo. From what I understand, you're going to get Tier 4 material bundles from the first 4 boards, and then you're going to get a brilliant CTP from the final board. But there's some interesting details here. They were kind enough to add up all the Tier 4 materials from the entire event. So if you go through the whole thing, you'll get like half a Tier 4, that's a lot. That's almost a full Tier 4's worth of materials for a native 1 Tier 4. That is a lot of materials. And then the brilliant CTP, I do want to tell you guys, I'm pretty sure, and we can go check here in a second, that the patience and the transcendence are excluded from that chest. I'm guessing, because it says 12 and there's 14 total, and it does have the competition. So I'm guessing that I'm looking right now. Sorry for the stalling there. Yes, sir. There is no patience, there is no transcendence, and there is competition. And it is a brilliant. So there's that. Okay, next. Let's talk a little more about this secret shop, but I've got some things I can show you guys here. These are some details for the last shop we got. So if you want to see all the rewards and stuff, you can go look at this. All I did was Google the, whatever it's called, Tier 4 Growth Material Secret Shop, and it'll bring up the forum post for last year's one. If you want some more specific details about it, we probably have this. I should check. Do we have this here? Because they probably gave us a new one. Did they? Yeah, I didn't see it. That's why I pulled that up. Huh. Yeah, I don't even see it. So maybe this is good information. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, this is the last time we saw this event, right? And basically, if you want to look at this, you can. It's going to show you the crystal costs for the various items and stuff. And you'll see in a second why I'm even showing you this at all. And then you can see the line completion rewards we had last time. And then you can see we had really, really similar rewards from the actual boards themselves. So this looks pretty similar to what we're going to be dealing with now. What I do want to show you guys is this bad boy. Let's go ahead and reset this thing. This is on ThanosVibs.com. Shout out to them. This site is awesome. You can go in here under the settings for the Secret Shop Simulator, and you can go to snapshots, and you can actually pull up. It's down here. Yeah, I think this one right here. Yeah. Yeah, the Tier 4 Materials Bingo, and you can pull up that snapshot, which is what I did. And I'm going to pull up my controls here. Sorry, I couldn't get this lined up so you guys can see everything, but you guys can see the board, which is the main thing you need to see. Down here, I'm going to set our minimum crystal cost. I'm messing with the autoplay settings. So if we set it so we only buy 150 crystal cost items or lower, and then I need to reset this whole thing. Can I just do this? Yes, there we go. There we go. Controls, autoplay, set this to like 150. What do you guys sound off? What's the recommended for this? Do you guys know for the crystal cost? And then we autoplay this with, basically what this is doing is it's simulating the shop, and we're simulating what it would be like if we checked every time it reset and we only bought items that were 150 crystals or less. Less than 250 seems high. According to this simulator, I'll show you. So there's the first board, 2,460 in 9 hours. So if I took this up to 250, you would have probably spent 3,000 to 3,500 crystals and done it in 5 hours. So depending on how efficient you want to be, according to this simulator, guys, and this is of an older shop, so keep that in mind, you could probably go cheaper than that. But let's set it at 200 and go to the next board and see what it says. 250 is high. Yeah, I was like 250 seems high. I don't think you have to go that high for this one. I think somewhere between 150 and 200 just from this, again, from the simulator, is what I can see. Let's go to the next board. We'll run this at 200. So I set it so that it's simulating buying anything that's 200 crystals or less. Yeah, 5.5 hours for 2,665 crystals. Anyways, the point I'm showing you guys this is it's looking like you're going to be spending somewhere between 2,000 to 3,000, looks like around 2,500 crystals per board. So that means total to get all 5 boards cleared, we're looking at a pretty hefty cost of crystals. Someone said 10,000, not by my math, not by any way I would be running this bingo. Oh yeah, no, it's going to be about 10,000. What am I talking about? Because you have to do, I think so, Viru. I would get a second opinion, guys, because I'm not going to run this and I don't spend. I just wanted to give you the most information I could, show you the simulator again. If you want to use it, it's on thanosvibs.com. If you want to check this out, I would definitely cross-reference this information with other spenders. The reason I'm giving you this now is because we're on a timeline with this secret shop. It starts refreshing now. No FOMO. Just get your information and do what you need to do. I just want to remind you guys this was here. And more importantly, show you that you could hit this little info button and go to the snapshots, and then you can actually set it to simulate this specific bingo. So there you go. And hopefully that helps you out, guys. It may not. I don't want to confuse anybody. So yeah, but just wanted you guys to know this information is available if you want it. You're interested in this secret shop. And the other thing that was of great importance was to let you guys know that it ain't cheap, man. If you're going to be doing this thing, you're not getting a brilliant CTP for like 2,000, 5,000 crystals. It ain't working like that. This is out of our budget, boys. Out of our budget. So good luck to you guys if you are running the secret shop. If you need to know the basics of how this works, I'm going to be honest, you probably shouldn't be messing with it. But the basic breakdown is this shop refreshes every 30 minutes, these 3 options. Every time you buy something out of the shop, a random box is filled in, just like bingo, right? And you're going for lines. And then once you complete 5 lines on your bingo board by buying various items here, you'll finish the board, you'll get this reward, and you'll be able to move on to the next board. There are 5 total boards, and the last one, for finishing it, you'll get the Brilliant CD test. That's a quick breakdown for anyone who does not know anything about it. There's a lot of information about these. We get them on the anniversary and Black Friday. They're different shops, more expensive, better rewards. So yeah, like I said, get a second opinion. I don't want anyone to get bad information around here about spending crystals or anything like that and get in trouble with the secret shop. But I think that's all pretty good info. It looks like the information on both of those things is correct. Looks like these crystal costs are the same as they were. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that helps you out, and good luck to you. Other things we're going to take a look at here real quick. This is our gold spending mission. We don't care much about that. We are going to blast through these really quick. Yeah. Make sure we've got it on the highest difficulty. I guess we're taking Storm in here. That seems mean. Let's give her strikers, though. We might as well. Might as well take Deadpool. Make sure we get it done, man. Okay, I haven't looked at chat since I started doing that pretty much. What's up, guys? What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Tong? How you guys doing? Blaze, what's going on? Arif, good to see you. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ark? What's going on, guys? Whoa, Oxayanu? How'd I do? Pretty close? I think somewhere between 10, like probably 11 and 13,000. I think closer to like 12, but I'm not a great authority for that because I've never done one of these bingos. I've just been playing the game for a while, and I know how they work. But the actual absolute total cost, make sure you get a second opinion, guys, or make sure you're confident with what I'm saying. because I don't want you guys to get started thinking, oh, it's going to be 10k crystals and it's 13k and you didn't have that and you missed the brilliant. That ain't fun. Don't do that. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Make sure we get that info straight. I was like, what phase are we even in, Null? What are you doing? Get out of here. It is so weird not having anyone else in this house. I'll tell you what. Oh, Blaze, we buying it, baby. We buying it. We've been waiting so patiently. We haven't bought anything in a while, you guys. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not even like, I saw that secret shop, and I'll be honest with you guys, of course, the first thing I did, to clarify, I wasn't playing during the last time they did this. It was during my last break. So I've never seen this kind of secret shop before. So I didn't know at all what the crystal costs were going to look like. So of course I got super excited when I saw it. I was like, oh, is this my chance at a brilliant? And then I started looking into it and I was like, no, it's not. So yeah. That just means we got all these crystals still. So I'm happy to, by the way, just to put that into perspective, the buying the uniform now versus waiting thing. What are we looking at here, guys? 200 crystals? And I ain't scoffing at 200 crystals, but what I will say, as someone who could potentially be as strong as, why don't I end this? Kang looks. What is that, 4 months for 200 crystals? I think I'd pay that price. I think I'll pay that price. I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, is it 325 the difference? Yeah, I'd pay that, bro. I'd pay that. And I will pay that, and I'm going to pay that. Yeah. You can. That's what I think that's what Ash was just saying. So let's see, it's double cost, right? Double cost. So that means that we've got a 3,500 crystal uniform, right? And if we take that at 50%, it's going to be 1,750 crystals. And if we buy it now, it's going to be 1,950 crystals. So it's 200 crystals different, not 3 something. I'm bad at math, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but oh yeah. No, it's 3,250. Oh, so it's actually, wait, is that right? So it's not double cost. Yeah, it's not 2 times cost. Weird. It's just not, I thought these were double. They're not, man. They're not. Yeah. I just was mistaken. I actually thought it cost more than it does. I thought it cost 3,500 without any discount. So interesting. 3,250. Five, yeah. So yeah. Ash knows what he's talking about. You hate it when that happens, man. You hate that. What's up, Ash? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Max? What's going on, guys? What's up, Chris John? What's happening? Chris John 424. What's happening? All right. Get me back in the game. Let's do some stuff here, man. Let's do some stuff. So yeah, 300 crystals, about 325. That's the difference. I'd pay that to get Kang 4 months before I would be able to for the other crystals. Honestly, I might be in a place where that might actually pay for itself in that amount of time, just from what it's going to do for me in Team Battle Arena, Otherworld Battle, potentially, I'll keep saying, and even Timeline Battle, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, let's start with some GBR. Let's go. Hey, did we get all those events, though? I want to skip them. We'll come back for Hero Pursuit. No, we don't care about that. Don't care about any of that, man. You got a couple more days for female seasonals, guys, and then seasonals are wrapped up for the winter seasonals. So if you care, get to Karen, because now's the time. And yeah, other than that, this is pretty basic stuff. We'll come back for that, and I don't care about the secret shop. Let's go! I mean, I care about it. It's probably a nice secret shop. I just won't be participating. That's all. Yo, yes, sir. Let's go. You knew exactly what I needed, bro. Bringing in the toe. Coming in hot. Maybe. I can get this together. There we go. We got it, man. We got it. Yeah. No tokens for me. Just looking out for other people. Not for me, man. I didn't buy a single seasonal uniform. I actually went and did it. I didn't buy a single one. Ooh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Don't choose. Get the artifact and then make sure it has the pierce reduction. That's my answer. Hard to say. It might depend on what you have. Like his artifact is, I'm pretty sure it's just, does it have damage on it or is it just HP? It's pretty just HP if I recall. Oh, you can't buy tokens anymore? Got you. Well, spend them if you got them. Good looking out, man, yeah. I wouldn't know. I don't know, Lancelot. I think so, because they have, like, the alien tag. But I could be wrong. Can we go check? Is there a way to see? Maybe one of these other fine fellows knows. Most people say no. Yeah, but is it because we can't, obviously we can't see, then I'm assuming? That information is not available. That makes room here. Oh, Black Bolt, you're gonna get deaded. Good one. Thanks for the carry, bro. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Yeah, probably. No, he can't. He's not an alien. I'm pretty sure Kang's a Humi, isn't he? We just looked at it on the thingy, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a Who-Man. Yeah. He's a Who-Man. All right, one more GBR real quick. Take Storm. We like Storm. We like Storm. Not enough to set her as the dealer, though, apparently. Or give her a proper tier 4 striker. Hey. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Let's not be silly. Hey, don't we get a that CTP is about to sneak up on me. We got a CTP coming in a couple days, don't we, boyos? Got CTP day coming up. Kang the Who, man. Yeah, for real. Ever? Yes, Edward, but recently, yes? Didn't we get a P card or something from Dispatch? Yeah, we did. A month ago, a couple weeks ago. Something like that. What's up, Fandom? How you doing, buddy? Oh, we're all so grouped up. Personal space. Get out of that personal space. Boo! He's back. Oh, geez. Oh, golly. My frame rate's melting. Nice. Bam. Zach, dang, dude. Oh. Where'd you get it from? Just some chest? Curse sploosh goes the whale, bro. Rats, man. Get a decent roll on it? Probably doesn't matter because you want them just so, eh? So like, nah. No. I don't know about that, my friend. What's up, Tanov? How you doing, man? Arif, I don't get nothing from nowhere. It all comes up bad. The milk's gone bad. Sure. Yeah, why not, man? We can do that. Yes. Yes. You're even on the list, bro. Yeah, and we got the lights on today. We can do that, man. All right, but before we do some other stuff. We got World Boss Legend Gots to do. Thanks for the invite, buddy. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of some of this energy. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Not well enough. We have too much. I got too much, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, check it out. Oh no. This is just the boss stages, huh? Man, those arrows, they're tricksy and false. Sometimes they'll get you where you want to go, and sometimes they'll just run you in. No, sir. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't have a CTP for the dude. I don't know what we're gonna do. We ain't got no CTP. Give him a Mighty Rage. No, we'll give him one of these, whichever one he wants. Find a partner for it. Might even be able to finagle a selector out of Shadowlands for this. If we really, God, we'll get close. It'll be sad too, because we'll get really close. We'll get in the 20s somewhere, maybe into the 30s, and if we were really lucky, we 130. What is it? 135, right? Something like that, man. Yeah, I don't have. We'll just bend it down later, I guess. Quick. Where that furnace at, bro? I'm so chilly. I need them furnaces. Need those furni. So close, man. So close. Here, what about you? Nice. Some stuff. No, we just can't get there, man. It's always just out of reach. All right, we're going to run story mode ultimate here. That's what we're going to do. What do we got? Ultron. Ew. Yuck. That's borderline disrespectful. Oh, yeah, we can't push over 20 with him. He's just a thinker for us. So, let's just do some Thanos. Sounds good to me, man. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I don't know. Unique person, like 6 or 7 hours. Something like that. Part 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do The Hobbit. Next thing you know, we're going to be Avengers Doomsday, An Unexpected Journey. Hey. Oh. Broke him. He's upset. No, sir, we cannot. We get what we get. Hence why Thanos Stage 1 is such a rock star for me. Like, this is more carbo than we would have got off of Ultron, even with World Boss of the Day. If we had hit both Life Seed pulls off of Ultron, I think we get a little more than this potentially, but with Ultron, I'm not even sure. It might not even be that much. And then this is way higher here. This is way higher here. Any Godstone we get is going to be like better than double Godstone on Infinity Ultron. I just go. And plus, this is like, it's not easier per se, but he's good. Thanos has that, or not Thanos, Infinity Ultron's got the annoying stuff, which usually isn't a problem now. Blow him up. But, yeah, it can be kind of annoying. You have to deal with. Yes, but you don't like skip it. You just you do. You skip it, but you don't skip the time, right? It doesn't speed up the fight, but it does keep you protected. But then the problem is, I think switching back, like the time it takes to swap and then swap back, unless you do it just right, is actually going to be longer than when you could just get back in and attack if you stay on the same character and just dodge it. Not if we jam it. Bro, you just better get your buns out of there, Thor. Crazy. Oh, do you? Save a second or two? Wild. I wouldn't think so. But hey. Because it just seems like he still does the attack. It just doesn't show the animation or put the telegraphs down. Trying to psych me out. Slip out of my range. Oh, heck no. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be quick on it. What's up, SB Grind? How you doing, man? Nice, dude. Hell yeah, man. Grats. Yeah, those native tier 3 unlocks are fun. Now you gotta get Kangulous. You gotta get up there and grab yourself a Kang. Maybe. I guess we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if Doom's around. I'm curious what Doom thinks about the patch notes. Probably similar. Like, we gotta wait and see kind of thing. He's a realist like me. Ew, boring. Gross. Realistic people are stinky. Nice, yeah. Stun? Like, not even really sure what happened there. So. Yeah, because then don't you just have to wait, like, the same... Like, I guess I delayed too long. You'd have to be quick. You'd have to have it jolly on the spot. Just like when you did the swap to actually cancel. Man, those spears, those Proxima spears. Deadly! Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely hit both of those boyos. Yeah, dude, we get Avengers Doomsday, An Unexpected Journey, and then we get Avengers Doomsday Part 2, The Desolation of Doom. And then we get Avengers Doomsday Part 3, The Battle of 5,000 Characters. Pretty sweet. Right. Oh. Back up. We should have learned our lesson. I don't know why I'm so bad with Strange. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I ain't gonna go there. People aren't gonna like what I have to say about Doctor Strange. Gwenpool Striker. Nice. Oh, hey, I have this thing. Can use it, eh? Ugliest rotation I've done ever did. Bye. Finish him off, Gwenny P. Perhaps. I'm gonna look at Billy's account really quick first. Nice. Godstone and Life Seed. Ah. Nice, because we need Life Seed, man. We still need a bunch, it turns out. Need a bunch of everything. Last and certainly least, got Ghost Vader down. He's got all messed up some. Oh. Physical damage strikers aren't going to help him much, but that's okay. Probably just do some account help for one or two people. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we kind of cooked. We kind of went really fast with... Aha! That's why, speaking of cooked, woo! Had both heaters running this morning. It's getting to be freezing out here. But yeah, we might have time. Now, best if you can get that proc. Yeah, nowhere near your main attack skill. Usually best. Oh, we're so slow. Hit all that inside the proc. Bonk. Oh yeah, and then we've got the potential stuff. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the tickets for his potential. I don't know. I guess it'll just depend on the build, right? It'll depend where we're at. If we get hung up and we're slowed down, then there's no reason to use tickets, eh? Guess that's how I'll look at it. If we need the tickets, maybe we'll use them. If we don't, we won't. In order to get the second potential realization ticket, we would have to spend some gold. 115 or less if you're patient. Nice, Viru. Nice. How'd you figure that out? Just out of curiosity. Did you just run the simulator, or someone tell you that? Because I was going to say, I thought you could do it for lower. But to be honest, dude, I think that 115, you're going to have to watch that shop literally every time it refreshes for like 18 hours of the day. You're not going to be able to, like, that's serious-ish. But I could be wrong. But I think that's the case. I should have said that, guys. Sorry, I have a ticket. If you need Kang's first potential, you can save a world boss clear to check if you can get it in one shot after he's put in the game. Just a heads up. So if you haven't done your world boss legend clears yet, or you haven't done them all, and you want to save one for Kang's potential, don't forget to do that. The reason I just kind of blew past it and didn't even think about it is we've got this thing right here. So if we really want it, we can just use a ticket to get past his first potential. And then with his second potential, we have access to a ticket, but it's going to cost us about 30 million gold to get it. So I also don't know if we have access right now, right? Because we just spent a bunch of our emblem goodies, our emblem juice. Yeah, this one right here is the one we'd be after. And we would need to fully upgrade 2 emblems to get it. And I'm not sure if we can do that right. No, not even close. Not even close with the emblem data. So we'll have to suffer the second potential. But the first one, I'm good. All right, let's see here. We could do alliance battle. The other thing I can start doing, I guess, is just building Kang, eh? That's the question, man. That is the question. Because that is the other thing we could do today. Is start ripping on this guy. We need one more book. I think we're actually short a Titan's record. No. Which isn't the end of the... Get it? We'll get it. Yeah, we have 8 there. We have 1 here, I believe. Yeah. 1 here. But then, yeah. How close were we? No, we got a stupid speed book today, so it reset our pity. But now we're capped on all our other books, so worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Got to wait for the pity to get, yeah. I mean, and just to be clear, there's like 0 chance we're not building Kang, because he would have to be broken in such a way that he would be fixed. Basically, like the only kind of broken he could be that could make him not worth us building him is, like I said, if he was so broken by something that he was literally non-functional. And in that case, you know, worst case scenario, I guess we'd have Kang built up, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Be a good thing. Yeah, because we're going to have lots going on tomorrow with testing and all that stuff, and we might just get the uniform tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on the testing tonight and how dramatic it is or is not. Yeah, I wouldn't pick up Agent Venom's uniform if you don't have his artifact at least 3 stars. No. Well, I mean, if he's worse than current Kang, I would just build up current Kang to level 80. Be really happy with him as a Alliance Conquest or Otherworld Battle or even Team Battle Arena option. So. Right, but yeah, I'm pretty confident with it, honestly. Normally, I wouldn't do that, but I really don't mind. Like I said, like even with the base look at level 80, this is a W for us, so. I think we're going to go ahead and just build our dude up a little bit, man. It's going to be a process. It's going to take some time. Let's spread it out over some streams and have some fun doing it. We can get started here. We can rip it up. Like I said, we can't even, you know, we can only get so far, so kind of just for fun anyways. Because, yeah, we need another book, so. Nope, I didn't buy a single winter seasonal uniform. I know. I know. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. So, yeah. Wait. No, because that's 10 total. Yeah, we need... Anyhow, let's do some of this, because I feel like it. And 80% of you guys felt like it. What do we need? We need 5 rank 3 cosmic ore fragments. Bye-bye, gold. It's nice to know ya. See ya around the bend. Yeah. Go dominate some time and space, yo. Yeah, Kang, Kang, Kang. And we're gonna need a Kang emote, eh? I believe we are. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. We'll see how that goes. Oh, golly, I gotta put that, I gotta jot that down. Let's see here. Let's just see what AI does with that prompt real quick. Could you please? Thank you. Let's see here. Pull this up. What do we need next? Rank 4. 4 rank 4. Oh, and we got a level dude up. And you do use BAM, guys, by the way. Looks like it. Yeah, it's black antimatter for level 1 through 6. So there you go. For those of us wondering if you needed any BAM. Looks like you do. 4. Rank 4. Casual 9 million gold. No big deal. Really? Right? I'd say so. Yeah, let's see what that looks like, Vera. Where is my thing? Okay. Here we go. Anybody else say please when you ask AI for stuff? I'm weird. There we go. Alrighty. Ranking it up. Let's go. 4-star Kangulous. Just thinking about it, it's like, that's pretty weird, dude. Okay. Kang. Yeah, it's gonna cost a lot, man. This is what we were saving for. Let's see here. Let's do materials. Get the bam. Bam! There we go. Level 50. Nice. We're gonna do some rank up here. Rank 5. Cosmic Cube Fragmentos. That was 3, right? 3. 3 rank 5. 3 rank 5. Yeah, check this out. And that's just for the little amount of CCF we have. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta double check this again because I went and talked about that stuff. $15 million gold. Goodbye. Goodbye. Fun. We've been waiting for a while to do this, man. Nice. Looking good. Let's level up. Let's not use biometrics. Nice. Like that. So much easier than bios. Let's see here. We need 2. 2. Rank 6. Cosmic Cube Fragments. Don't do more than 2. You will regret it. They are not cheap. 22 million. All right, man. There we go. I'd put my hands up. We'll have to put our real hands up. There's 6 stars. That's a start, man. Let's go. Let's go. Toot, toot. If I had my Kang emote, I'd do it, but I don't, so I won't. Oh, that is so far from what I'm looking for. AI, you were way off, bro. You were way off. Let's see here. Let's do some other stuff. How about we level him up some more? Damn! Huh. Oh, my bam! Right in the bam. I ain't gonna spend the bam down that low, bros. That's too low. I'd rather spend some bios. We don't want to leave ourselves with none black antimatter. Not when we have like thousands and thousands of biometrics. I gotta leave like 1,500 on deck or something like that for something, anything. I don't know. Makes me nervous, honestly, leaving that little black antimatter. Yeah, that's right. You have to do it. You have to like confirm it. Yeah, right? So maybe we should do none here. We should do none here. Yeah, because we're gonna need it for gears. Good looking out, dude. We're probably just gonna need more bam, honestly. We're gonna run into a few things we need, which is fine, because another thing we need is some time. So it'll be good to figure out where we're at here. Let's see what this costs with bios. Whoa, no. More than I'm willing to spend. We'll just get some more black antimatter. I'm not willing to part with that many biometrics. We'll get more bam for the gears. It's just so much, like, it's weighted so much more heavily. I don't know, like 1,000 here? Something like that, and then we could do the rest bios. Yeah. Timeline battle shop, here we come. That's right. Good thing to show, in fact, for people who don't know. That's the thing. In fact, good call. You guys are on fire today. Thanks. You guys are... This is our account, boys. This is our account. This isn't my account. What'd I do without you guys? We'll go to the token shops. We're going to go to the timeline shop here. We got 20,000 tokens. Let's get some more black antimatter. That should be good. Let's go with like 15. So I can leave some tokens for cheering. We'll probably go here. What do I need? I need 5K. So, is it 5? You need 5, right? I think it's 5. Yeah. So that's good. Nice. There we go. Some extra bam. Yeah, and that leaves us enough to cheer for advanced tokens this week. Yeah, there we go. That'll help us a little bit. I don't think that's quite as much as we needed, but will help. It'll help a lot. It'll help a lot. So let's just, now we'll do it the other way around. We'll just bring this down a little bit so we have some more BAM to put into the gears. And we'll do this last chunk here with bios. Because we're going to need, dude, he's going to eat so much of this for gears. We might as well. Bios, dude. Dang it. That wasn't what I was trying to do. You're killing me. God, if I could just type a number in here, I would be so happy. Because I'm weird about this stuff. I'm particular about it. How we keep things balanced, but I overthink it because I'm not good at math. I just like do it. God, it would be nice to be able to type a total. Big ask, though. Big ask for a phone game. Right there. Let's go right there. That look good? That looks good to me. And then we'll just do the rest with bios and throw this into our gears. See where we land. Our other choice is to, yeah, burn way too many bios. So let's just do that. Like that. That's what I'm gonna. And then we'll use up some of these biomet. You, and no, not you. There we go. There we go. That's better. I don't want to use up all our bios and leave us so flat. Calm down, Sanjeev. You build your own Kang the way you want to build your Kang. We need our gifts all the way at the bottom. Universal, Titan's record. What we need. Grab you. Am I missing? Is there a reason I can't look at the numbers here? We need one more book, duh, that's why. Really? And that's all it takes, huh? We'll start working on the gears too. And then, yeah, we need one more book. Mastery ticket here. Yeah, we need the one more for the mastery. I always forget that, like, you don't need books after you do this. Weird. Anyhow, really good start there, and then we can start tearing into the... Oh, boy. What do we got? 88 mil left. Bad. So that's 1 mil just to get it to this step. And then I guess we'll just start rolling through them one by one. Let's do it. Come on, Kangulous. Let's go. We got a 1. We got a 1. We got a 4. We got a 3. And we got a 30. I dared to hope. I dared to hope. Right, let's go. Gear number 2. 4. 1. 14. 10. 16. Okay. 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 All right, let's see here. Million gold down the drain here. A 1. 3. 14. 6. And a 19. You guys know me. It's 20 or below. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, especially lately with all the 30s and 33s and all that crap. All right, last one here. Dodge on the gear. I don't know. Sure. For now, that's fine. I don't know what else we're going to need. Man, we did good call there. Good calls all around with the shop. With everything. A 1, a 7, 17, and then 13. Y'all, that wasn't bad at all. That was not bad at all. Just that 30 at the beginning. So at worst, I think we're average cost there. I think we might even be a little under. Some of those rolls towards the end were kind of nice. So looking good, guys. Looking good. We need one more book here. And then we will push up to level 80. Dang, man. And then we will just have a mean, nasty old Kangulous. Waiting to Kang ya. Kick you right in the Kangulous. Yeah, and we'll probably... Crazy, they're both the right instinct. But we want that pierce damage reduction, most likely. However, definitely not going to be messing with that just yet. We'll wait and see what happens to our guy. We're not going to get a discount here, so I think we can go ahead and roll up a set if we feel like it. Nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately for Kang, when it comes to the Odin's Blessings, dude is pretty much SOL. There's no magics, there's no energy, there's no nothing. So we'll just... Too bad. Tough titty, as they say. Tough titty. Welcome to free-to-play Wonderland. Let's go ahead and dig this up a little bit. Actually, maybe not, because we don't know what we're going to want here necessarily, do we? We should chill. We should chill. We may, we don't know. We may want a defensive one. We may want poison damage OBs, according to INL. Oh, shoot. Anyways, we'll figure him out, guys. We got lots of time for the build. I got to remember not to rush myself. We still got to get a CTP lined up for this guy. Long ways to go on the build. Get him a uniform. Anyhow, pretty excited. Pretty excited. We did good, man. We did good saving gold. We done did good. We have a long ways to go. We're still going to spend a ton of gold. We need to earn more. I don't even think this is enough. In fact, I was going to start amplifying some gears, but I'm not going to. Better to just save it. Sure. I don't think I have one, dude, for this week. We haven't even tried, so better than that. Let's go do a placement here. Yeah. I haven't even... Oh, level 4. Good lord. Good lordy. Well, I think we're easily... maybe not easily. We lose M'Baku here. So we have to take something different. But we have no restrictions, man. So we're going to be able to just do the old 1-2 here. I still don't know who's better for this. Like, who the best striker option is for null. I feel like this makes frame rate issues, if nothing else. So unless it's going to be the new Loki uniform, I don't think that's worth it. Because it just bogs everything down, makes it worse. Oh, and Valkyrie, huh? Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I didn't think about Valkyrie. We lose her as well. That's a lot of damage reduction, so we'll see. But I'm going to do it anyways. Because inside my mind, I feel like that is got to be one of the better places. And he's good to go. And then, yeah. We have to do some funky business here. But it's not too bad. This is Hero Zone. So, surely we've got a better option than that. Ronin's not. Like, Ronin without the lead doesn't give us much. Yeah, it's double damage dealt. You think Ronin? I think, yeah. That's what I think too, because Ghost Panther, turns out, is really good. Like, crazy good. Would love to... I don't know if this guy can even get a uniform. That's how good he is. I don't think he can get a uniform. Can he? What are you going to do? Take this up to 50? Take this up to 20? Then he's like borderline, like, yeah, he's competing with the best supports in the game at that point. Crazy, man. Super good. Super underrated. Yeah, we lost a lot of damage reduction here, but this looks pretty good. Let's see how it goes. What are we on, level 7? Yeah, dude, Ghost Panther for real. Whatever those are called, I always forget. Freaking crossover dimensional clash guys. Something like that. Yeah, this just gets out of hand with no restrictions. And doing the W. Charles. If no one else is in here doing the W. Charles dance, they're doomed. They're doomed. We're just gonna come in here and W. Charles all over the place. I'll give you the 1, 2, swap. Go. There we go. Yeah, this is probably looking closer to stage 10 clears this week. I mean, I said that like right before this is gonna fall apart, but you know. For real though. These guys are spread out weird. Not good. But we're good. We're good. No, they don't. And it's unfortunate for them. 180,000. Sometimes I wonder, like, is that gonna... So here's the thing. If I push for, like, higher scores, is that gonna put me in stronger lobbies? Like, if I chill here, am I more likely to get put against weaker people? Like, I don't need to be at 10. I don't get more rewards for being more #1 than we already are. So I think what I'll probably do is chill here, watch the scores as the last few days progress of zombie survival, and if anybody gets close, we'll push more if I have to. But I don't want stage 10, because all that's going to do... What up, Charles? Speak of the guy. I don't want to push myself into more competitive lobbies if I don't need to. Yeah, exactly. I don't want that to be my story. I like my lobby. My lobby is nice. So, yeah, there you go. 7 was easy clear with that setup. That honestly was easy. We barely even got into the oatmeal on that one, boys. So, looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. Ah, that feels good, man. Let's go. We got to get that last book. We got to find it. We don't get a book here, do we? Wouldn't that be nice? No. But we may get one. Oh, no, we don't get one here. And I don't think we get one from here either, if I recall. No, it's the other event. It's the one with the actual thing in the world boss interface. So we'll just get it wherever we get it. Whenever we get it. All right, man. Yo, let's do some alliance battle, and then we'll look at Billy's account. What do we got today? What kind of pain and suffering are we in for? Blast male, mutant female. All right. Okay. Nice. Good team. Yes, sir. Yeah, Gore does. I'll still stick with the plan, though, for world bosses. It's hard to explain, but I just think we're going to get caught up. Like, right now, we don't have enough tier 4 mats. We can't tier 4. Like, let's be realistic, right? This is going to be a process that takes some days, a week, probably. Something like that. So, you know, we'll get the Titans record wherever we get it. We still need to get through all the potential stuff. Like, that second potential ticket, we can't get it. So we have to get his second potential just like everybody else. So it's going to take us a while. We're probably going to use that first potential ticket just so we can get to the second potential and start working on it. Don't want to get stuck on the first potential, then stuck on the second potential. So probably just go ahead and use that up. And yeah, go from there. Is it? What's the cancel, Sanjeev? I can just look when we get out of here, but... Which one is bad for her? It's like... Burn? What? No, Burn's ADX. 2? Oh, is it Snare? Yeah, Snare. Snare's not so... Oh, well, I don't find it... I'm probably playing her wrong. I don't know. I don't find Snare so bad. I just try to get to the middle quickly and rock through a rotation and then just do the 2 after the rotation to get the cancel. It can be kind of annoying. I screw it up. Start over. No, Doctor Strange Striker. No. How to use Ghost Rider. Yeah, the two ain't terrible. It's not our best, though. Obviously, Shock's much easier. Yeah, I think this is our team. I don't... Although... No. No, this is better. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Way better. Way better. Yeah, the claps. Gotta use the claps. The clippy claps. Whose lead do you guys use here? Strange? Be better or two if that's real. What you got, Ash? Yeah. Yeah. Cyclops lead. Really? Yeah, I would think ignore dodge for ABX. Yeah, that's where I was at. That's why I was like, Cyclops lead, huh? And then, yeah, we can use, what do we need? Silence? Ugh. Do we have that on anything with him? Unsnare. Yeah, we do. It's on. Awesome. 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 Uh-oh. Yeah. Anyhow, it's ABX. I don't know. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I don't know. It doesn't sound real to me, but it could be. Other people know better than I do. Oh, I hit that 6. That's BS. That's BS. Should be doing them sooner too, right? Because we want to get as many as possible. Yada, yada, yada. But I didn't. Yeah, I saw that. Lay off the auto attacks so we don't get screwed up. Had to go through that one quick. Speed, speed, speed. I could score so much better with Strange if I would hurry my ass up. I think that's one of my biggest problems is I just take too long with his rotations. Needed the 6 there. And I just need to hurry them along. That was awful. Get more rotations in. I'm like missing full rotations by just taking too long in between skills and stuff. And I think we can do a lot better. Yeah. Feels like that's probably actually the key to where my Doctor Strange gameplay's been really bad. Is hurrying up. I'm taking too long for the rotations. That was decent. 16 is decent for us with Strange. Realizing that now, I think I can actually boost that a pretty significant amount. But I don't know how much I care. Don't know what you mean. No, it was decent. It was decent. It wasn't great. It was decent. I get like lost between, you're supposed to use the tier 3 skills as soon as they're up in ABX. I remember. Yeah, that's the thing that one of the things need to optimize. Now, you keep your totally different rotations, Sanjeev. You're just moving skills around, bro, in the same rotation. We can talk about, but I don't think you're gonna, yeah, small delay on 6. What are you? Play out 1? Okay, dude. That's wild, bro. You're on a whole different playing field. Everybody else. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds wild, dude. Might be real. We should talk about it. Wow. That it? That's it. Oh, I used her in normal, but it doesn't matter because this is actually better for our account, but that's funny. I was like, don't I usually have another option here? You delay the 1. Why do you delay the 1? And why do you delay the 6? You just get, I mean, like, I've never heard anybody say to delay the 6 in ABX, ever. Okay. Interesting. I don't think am I ever canceling it that quickly? Dude, this kind of stuff's crazy because like so many people have asked about Doctor Strange's rotation over months and months and months and months. How could this possibly be the first time hearing either of those things, but like everybody apparently knows about it? Really weird, man. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff. We'll deal with it later. A lot of stuff. If I even feel like dealing. Strange. We'll see. I don't know if I want to switch a bunch of stuff around and min-max to get 16-2 instead of 16. I haven't played Storm in a while, feels like. Ugh, come on, bro. No, delaying for the clones is a whole other thing. They're not talking about delaying for the clones. They're talking about delaying for like a millisecond. Otherwise, you just override the whole tier 3 skill and none of it plays out. Delaying for the clones, you have to delay for like a full second or second and a half or something like that while you rise up in the air and stuff. I think that's a totally different thing. That is the worst light. Holy smokes. That was insane. That was a restart kind of light. Yeah, and we needed this tier 3 skill to be inside of this light. Let's try. Start over. Yeah, I don't know. That's honestly today, and I'm not trying to talk smack. Obviously, I was missing something. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever seen people say to delay the 6 and not talking about that. I assume we're not talking about the clones, right? Yeah, prog gets messy. Exactly. There's one time when it lines up on the front of your rotation where if you're quick, you can delay the tier 3 and get the clones, I think. But dude, really? Okay, so you can't do that. Someone told me you could do that. You can't do that. You're out of range of the one. So you either have to like start with the one or something like that. You can't. Range. Feels better to do that anyways. Gosh, that was one of the first times I've ever done that just so. Oops. That was lucky. They're gonna get canceled. They're gonna get everything kind of lined up. Kind of. Bugger. Didn't even know where that was. Nope, not gonna get the second command in there. Too bad. Kind of cheat. Sucks, that spawned right on top of me. Blows, but that's alright. That's gonna make this one a wash for sure. Just as far as like a good score goes. Plus we had a lot of other issues there. But yeah, that, nothing really lined up for us there. Co-op skill was off. Let's try one more. We get 11, just over 11. Which isn't bad, but we can do better. We can do better. Yeah, actually close, Sanjeev. I think that's not even unrealistic at this point. That we missed so much, dude. We didn't get the second command skill in either of those lights. The last light dropped right on top of us. We had some bad lights. Yeah, had to get creative. Yeah. There was a couple places where things just did not line up well at all. And already, actually there, I think I biffed it. Okay, we get that extra second delay now on our goes. Cancel that too soon. I'm going to save the tier 4 skill because I don't think all the damage hits. Why do we have Thor? How long has that been a thing? Whole time? Yeah, let's do it without him too, because Ghost Rider does significantly more damage. How'd you get in here, Thor? Who let you in? Who even was that? Sanjeev, was that you? Did you put Thor in there? Did you rub my lamp? Come on, bro. I'm trying to get high scores here, Sanjeev, and you're coming in here, setting everything up wrong. I don't understand, bro. You're not helping me at all. Making this so difficult. Ugh. Call. I never knew Strange's rotation in the first place. Not a matter of forgetting it if you never knew. All right, that'll do better, I think. Yeah, just because the lightning damage it felt nice. All right, let's go. So the main things, in case you guys are wondering, anyone who is wondering, some of you know, The main things I'm looking at doing here, there's some better things. I don't even know if I'm doing the rotation optimally. The main things I'm looking to do are make sure that I try and get 2 tier 3 skills in each of the light phases, and I'm trying to delay the second light, and I'm trying to get the co-op skill in the bonus point phase. Those are the things I would like to do. That start was really solid, but you cannot miss the force on that first rotation. It will screw you up. Yeah, dude, he's got all the tools he needs. They just need to, like, drop the ball now. Too far away. Yep. Yo, what up, Doom? Doing good, buddy. How are you doing? Really excited for Sir Kangulous. Notes look good on paper. Oh, I screwed up. I don't think it's the end of the world. Definitely screw up a lot worse than that. Actually, that was one of the higher scores we've gotten off the rip there. Come on, clap. Go, go, go. Boom. I think we got it. We might not have gotten the lightning strikes there. It's right there. Oh, that was wonderful. I was like, I want that light so bad, but I'm already in the 3 skill. Near my animations. Should have waited for the Odin's Might there. That was a mistake. And now we won't get 2 tier 3s in the light. Have to remember to wait there. Have to wait. What's up, cheesy boy? No, we did not get Miles. I hate seasonals, it turns out. Apparently. That's my thing. I hate seasonals. What's up, cheesy boy? How you doing, man? Oh, I did skip a bunch of them. Not good. Maybe we'll be okay. See how this goes. Canceled that too early, I think. Yeah, I don't think we got all the lightning there. Nah. No, that's the one to save. No! God, I hate it. Oh, gosh. I was off by like a thing in my head. Gotta count them. Or just watch the time, bro. Just watch the timer. That's the trick. So many things to learn, man. People take for granted all the little tips and tricks you gotta pick up to be good at this, man. There's so much going on. Gotta watch the times. I'm always ready for transitions, light phases, and stuff like that. Not just going in blind. Doing it whenever, however. Shakira style. Where's my light? Where's my light? I'm literally standing on it. I'm literally like in it. What happened? No. She's slippery, man. Slippery when wet. I ain't good at her either. Save the 4. Yeah, I don't know. Better call there. Like that. Oh, I was so close to locking it right inside the light phase there. Okay, we got our light. Going, but that should hit you. 2. There it is. I'm way off time here. We're screwed. We'll do that. And maybe that'll work? That'll work. That'll work. Yes, sir. Where's our light? It's gonna be in a weird spot. Just walk on over there with it, dude. Screw it. Get your buns in there. You gonna come over here? Yeah, we're gonna take that because, yeah. Did we say 11? Where did we get? I don't know. We ain't going to 12. Not unless I figure something crazy out. That's pretty dang good, I think, for the team we have today. I'm happy with that. Thanks. It was okay. Could be better. Could be better. But 11 mils, not bad for us. No, Sachi 30. You can go ahead and try for that 12. I'll see you 3-4 hours later. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, well, you guys should be 12, so you say. So you say. I don't think it is. After that, I don't think so. No. Not after the way that score lined up with how much more I could do, or there's no way that that's going to do. Not easily. Like I said, not without like 8, 10, 12 hours of practice. You guys are psycho. There's no way I'm doing that. Not even close. So, yeah, when you do that close and you're a million points away, minor changes probably aren't gonna get you a points. What's up, goat? Boo! What are you doing? I can't use her, and I score less with her. And even if I did have her, yeah, I score less with it, but I used her in AB normal. So, but yeah, I did test it, and it does seem like it either scores the same at best or a little bit worse, which is weird. Although I don't know if I tried against like this particular setup. What were we? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was actually against this setup with Magic Lead. I mean, we could use her. We can do that. Boom. Get the better co-op. Fifth skill. Sure. They do, but honestly, like, to add up, I gotta tell you, at this point, after a year of you could get this gray, I have learned that, as with many things, the balance was right in the middle. I can score higher than I thought and lower than other people advertised, right? So, like, I was probably, I mean, our scores have improved so much since we started doing this, but Yeah, at a point with the, it just, scores stop going up significantly. In the beginning? Yeah, I could try. But again, this is what I'm talking about. How many more points do you think that's gonna get us, you know? And I screwed it up there, but you certainly could do that. Well, why didn't you tell me to do that before, Goat? Were you just keeping that one a secret because you felt like it? Huh? What you guys? Oh, there's a good reason. All right, so you can't just use the 3 to open. You have to park yourself. Yep, exactly. That, LH, is the big one. That's the big one. Even if, that's what I was trying to say. Like, even if I could get to 12 mil, the amount of stress it would take my gameplay to get to 12 mil, let's do that over a couple months, not one day. That sounds stressful. Anyways, let's see here. We're just gonna walk up 3, 0, 5, 4. Can't, let's see. No, we can't. Oh, God damn it. So what do I gotta do? I gotta go 3, 5, 1, 5, 4. Is that what you guys, no. I gotta, 3, co-op, 2. I'm gonna delay my rotation and butcher it. I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense to me, what we're trying to do here. Oh, you just switched the 4 and the 5. No, go. This is exactly what they're telling me not. Yeah, he's saying use the 3 before the co-op, so you get the buffs on the co-op skill. But you have to, like, turn the whole rotation around. Isn't the end of the world, but you just do. You have to, like, oh boy, brother. It's gonna be a... Moving anything in an alliance battle rotation changes everything, you know. You do like 3 co-op, 4, 5, 1, 2 kind of thing. I guess 2, 1 for me because, yeah, I want to be on the other side of the boss. No, not comfortable at all. At all. And then I would worry about what my rotation would look like for the rest of the fight. Yeah. But let's see. Let's see if we can pull it off. Why not? It'd look more like that for me. And then I'd have to, like, wait for the 2, 1. That works. Sort of. But no, then there. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's probably... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to get us much more points. No, it's not. Maybe if I cleaned it up. Maybe, like, a little bit more. But there's also things, man, these ones are hard to explain. There are things that are very impactful on higher tier accounts that... matter, but not nearly as much when your account's not as strong. I can't do 5-4 Lancelot when I'm doing what we're trying because the co-op skill uses the 5th skill. So you can't go 3 co-op 5-4. You can't do that. You have to go 3 co-op 4-5. That's what LH was saying. They put the rotation up in here somewhere. Yeah, 3 co-op 4-5, 1-2. And I would do 2-1 because I like to be on the other side of the boss. But if you do 1-2, it'll delay and you'll actually get the hits from the 2. So I don't know. Maybe just get used to not being on the other side of the boss, I guess. So what happened there? Why won't my key... Why can't I use the co-op? Is it because she was striking? So I just have to be faster. It's because she went and struck, right? That's what it looks like to me. It happens sometimes. I'll be like 3, and then I went to go use the co-op. Wow, nothing doing. We talked about that a while ago, LH. Thanks, dude. Cancel the tier 3 immediately? No. That you definitely don't want to do. Right. Yeah, Doom, that's what I suspected. Thank you for confirming. That is what's going on. Yeah, dude, stop. Oh, you can turn it off. You have to turn it off. You don't have to, but turn it off. Turn it off. That's a great song, by the way. Great musical, by the way. Yeah, you want to turn off that striker skill because that's just getting in our way. I forget you can do that. I don't know. No, we're good on that. Let's just go in training mode. You can turn that off so she won't do that. And then free Dazzler. Go. Yeah, like that. There you go. Haha. But then no, because he takes too long. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, right? A lot of things happen there. Yeah, that was way more points, though, from what I can tell. So, yeah, maybe we'll get in the habit of that. And then you just do this. Or that one was good. It's hard to say. Sometimes I'm just, like, delaying, like Sanjeev said, not delaying the 3 enough to get all the buffs. You need to do that. Punch down and then cancel. Boom. I think I needed to wait just a touch longer there. That's okay. Off. Fight is go 3, 5, 4, 6. Slam down. Boom. 1, 2. 3, 0, 5, 4, 1, 2. And this is where we need to get our might. That was weird. I don't know why it delayed everything, but okay. 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. 2. Yeah, this I don't get, right? Why is my 3 not working? I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. We're cooked. My 3 skill's literally not working over here, so I don't know what is. I think I'm getting stunned maybe and not seeing it. Anyways, actually, it's going to be hard to tell. We were supposed to be testing X23, and then I started doing a bunch of stuff differently, and we're not going to be able to test anything. Why, that won't work at all. Well, let me try. See. Oh, boy. That's interesting. I didn't know that. About being close. Yeah, but the co-op should be in the light phase. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Sanjeev. I'm trying to do it the way I did it. I gotta like open the co-op needs to be done like immediately. Otherwise it won't line up in the. So I'm slow because I'm on a numpad, so everything's slow. And I'm just slow. Have to take that into account. Gotta get used to that. Although there, I don't know why it didn't line up. It should have. Oh well. Too soon. I'm scared I wasn't gonna get the cancel though. I'm stuck behind his butt. God, dude. I don't think today's the testing day. Yeah, let's put that one in there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're way off on the co-op there, too. That I don't know. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like it. What's going on there? Why just everything just need to be faster to get the light to line up? That one was like closer, but it was still too close to the end. Like the tier 3 wasn't getting there. Picking up the light, like I need to time it better with the rotation, so it's like light, boom, and then go straight into it. Because I find I'm rushing and I want to cancel the tier 3 skill early as well to try and get the 2 tier 3s in the light. I don't know. Maybe I'll practice with her some today. Perhaps. Let's see here. We are gonna jump into the friends list. Somewhere in one of these lists. Did I pass you already? And just the alliance is the alliance. There you are. There you is. Kang. We went for it. We need one more book, and then we can keep going on Kang. We got him to 6 stars, level 60, 5-star mastery. We need one more book. And then we got all the gears done as well for the first round. So, looking good, man. What's up, Actually, I'm excited to do it early because, like, it's about a 100% chance we're going to get this uniform, so. And even, like I said, even by some freak chance it's somehow, like, worse than his base look, we'll be happy with a level 80 Kangulous to work with in PvP, just to have it. So there you go. But I don't think that's happening at all. Swords look good, man. Swords look good. Just got to keep grinding. 21% cooldown. Hi-yi-yi. Cooldown's good. ID's good. Art set's good. What you want? What you want? What you got? What you need? What do you got here? Lock the ID. Lock the attack speed, probably, depending on how much attack speed you have. Yeah. Probably lock that attack speed. And then roll the rest on this one. Good on the bottom for now. Touch proc. No blue stars. Pretty sure we know what to do here. It just depends, man. It depends where you've got it and how much, right? So, okay, so you can, I get, and maybe someone will correct me here if I'm wrong. You have 37% ignore defense. You have the ignore defense that you need. So your answer is preserve the ignore defense you have. Like you're where you want to be. So you could lock this crowd control time, right? Because you have, this is your final set of cards, I assume. This is the set you're going for. And if that's the case, although, no, you got to keep in mind what's blue, eh? So this is blue, ID blue, ID blue. And I think that's all your ignore defense. Yeah, so there you go. You are good. Because the rest is going to be here on static stats, things like that. So, yeah, you should be pretty good to lock your crowd control. Excuse me. Yeah, you might have to make up for a little bit on your builds. Yeah, if you need that extra like 2 or 4%. But yeah. Looks good. And then, yeah, hopefully good luck with the rolls here. Yeah, lock crit damage, lock ignore defense. Those are good. Again, attack speed here. 2 attack speed stats is probably good. But if you get 2 attack speed stats locked, just make sure you get some crit rate as well, I guess is all I was going to say. It's the same thing with all basic defense. You really want some crit damage on your cards. So just try and make sure, yeah, you've got some here. You want to see probably like, I don't know, what's a good balance? Like 3 cards with crit damage and 2 cards with all basic defense for a hybrid set would probably be pretty good. Gives you the, yeah, that's what you guys were saying, I know. I like that. Yeah, it can be a little lower than that because you can make up the rest elsewhere. So should be good. And then, yeah, I think that's a pretty good rule. Just try and get about half and half crit damage, all basic defense with a little more leaning towards crit damage because it's harder to get on your builds. I think you'll be good. You've already got all your procs and everything. Looking good. The quality here is atrocious. Of course, you can fix that eventually if you wanted to. Crit damage rate and ID. Yeah, honestly, if you only have the 2 ignore defense, you're good. You don't need another 10% ignore defense. It'll put you way over. You'll be like 7% over where you want to be at. So as long as you preserve the 2 ignore defense blue you have here, that along with the ignore defense here, and then I don't even know Yeah, bro, you're in a pretty safe space with Ignore Defense. Yeah, you've got some here as well. This card set lines up really nicely for Ignore Defense. When you have this, because you're getting it twice on main stats, looks like you only need it on 2 cards. Pretty wild, man. I be learning every day, man. So when I do these reviews, I'm also learning things myself often. That seems like a good balance. Say yeah, because that's crit damage, ignore defense. You're kind of balancing ignore defense and crowd control time down, and then you're balancing crit damage and all basic defense. So you just kind of find the balance, right? Dodge is different. With dodge, you need to. I guess the rule would be you need to prioritize it till it's in a comfortable place for your builds. So you definitely do not want like crowd control time and recovery rate across the whole top of your cards. You'd be in trouble. You want some dodge. This is a hybrid set. You're going to be using CTPs of Rage. You're going to want it on 3 cards probably, 2 or 3. Yeah, nice. What I know said about 30% dodge. So yeah, two cards, 2 or 3. I think is a good place to be in, and then you could do crowd control time down on the rest. For the hybrid set. I think that'd be good, man. Yeah, you're actually in a really comfy spot from what I can see. It's really nice. Your like main stats that you need to hang on to are already like rolled. Like having ignore defense like locked in and done is really, really nice, man. If I have Black Cat at tier 2, then will I have to upgrade her, or will she work with only the uniform? She should provide her supports at tier 2. But, so you're talking about Transcendent Potential Destroyer. What's up, Destroyer Gamer, by the way? You're talking about take her to Transcendent Potential. I don't think you need to. The only reason you need to take her to Transcendent Potential is to use her in World Boss Legend Plus. No, you don't even need to worry about that. Yeah, as a support. To use her as a support in World Boss Legend, not Plus, you need her Transcendent Potential. So if you want to use her on the team for like Gore or Kang, something like that, she needs to be Transcendent Potential, but not for her support. Just tier 2. But you do need her at tier 2, I believe. And then she's an artifact character, isn't she? So you also want her artifact for support if you can get your hands on it. All right, what you got going on in here, my friend? Any questions? I'm going to assume your CTPs are all rolled up well and stuff. You've been hanging out for some time. If you missed that tip, you were trying to avoid it. Boop. Yeah, CTPs are looking good. Linus. Yeah, what Ionel said, very much. It is very good in PvP. I die from not having it with my null all the time. And, yeah, 75% gap, I believe. Who you're missing, like at tier 4? Loki in his new uniform is a monster. Everyone should be looking for that. You are missing... Who are you missing out of this? Got your speedsters. This is a pretty tight list. You've got hero, combat hero. You're missing mutants, right? So you're missing your mutant villain. You're missing male mutant, which you don't have in your tier 4s. So you could tier 4 Logan, get him another conquest, and you could just use him for scores in the meantime. With the mutant villain issue, I don't know. That's something else you kind of got to figure out. That's one we all struggle with. You got Magneto at tier 2 with the uni. Well, there's that answer. Yeah, there you go. So there's your mutant villain. And your mutant male, which it's not going to be as good, right? But you can use him, right? Option. I think at Lancelot, it's just a matter of more is better. Like, you can do PvP with next to none, which is what I've been doing. It just sucks because you don't break crowd control as fast. But since we rely so heavily on debuff removal, often avoiding crowd control entirely is what happens. So it just varies. Yeah, you got to get him tier 4. You want him to pow. And I probably would, dude. You've got the uniform, you've got the character. Build him up. Give him a tier 4. Watch out for that Loki uni. Watch out for Kang's value. Don't be crazy, but Kang's got a big bill attached to him, so there is that. No, it looks good, man. What do you mean? You got Hela. You like everything you have is like a power piece. Which order you should do them in, that's a different question. And I think Loki and Magneto would be really target options right now. I think tier 4ing your null is definitely a good idea at some point. Oh, you're going to do null. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Loki. And then probably Magneto. Like, build Magneto up while you tier 4 these guys. Then once they're done, you could look at Magneto to fill in some of that AB stuff. It's up to you whether you do Magneto or Logan first. If you do Logan, I would want a Mighty Conquest. And you won't have anyone for the Mutant Villain Day. Yeah, nice. Grats in advance, dude. Nice. Good. That'll work better with the timing. Yeah, that lines up great, I think. Exactly. You know me, Sanjeev. I'm like, if you're going to pay for this stuff, man, use it. You know, don't buy these toys and put them on the shelf and let them collect dust. You got Magneto, build them up. So I'd go Null, Loki, Magneto, and then you could look at Logan. But honestly, you're probably going to be dealing with the same kind of stuff we are, where it's like you have a lot of good characters and only so many tier formats. Lines up great with what? Just how long it takes to build things. So like, you'll do this, right? And then you need to save up tier formats for Loki, which will give you time to get his uniform at 40% or whatever. If you don't have a way to get his uniform, don't tier 4 him next. But if you can get his uniform, then you can tier 4 him. And then while you're working on tier 4ing Loki, you can be building up your Magneto. That's what I mean by lines up. And then your Magneto will get his tier 3, get up to 80, and then right about when you get Magneto to level 80, you'll be ready to tier 4 your Loki, tier 4 him, and then you can start working on tier 4ing Magneto. Those guys asked for it. I know, I hear they are dumpster fires. Terrible people. They do all right scores, but they're honestly just not nice. They say mean things on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, no, they got cut off. They got canceled. Oh, shoot. No. They're waiting, bro. They're waiting. They're patiently waiting to do something. I don't know what, but they're waiting. They're going to do it so good when they do it, man. Oh, they're going to do it so good. Did we even, no. I haven't even, we could level this guy. I do like his hairdo a lot, so we could level that guy up. Anyhow, man, hopefully that helps, Billy. Looks like you're doing good, man. Looks like you're still cooking. Back into the groove. Start grinding again. Looks good, buddy. You taking off, Sanji? Take it easy, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you on the next one, my friend. Do we have like one more person that wants to have their account looked at, and then I'll get out of here? Hate to do just one. I feel bad. Preferably someone that like needs some help and maybe is early on. Did we not do yours yet, Earl? Didn't we do it like last week? I think we did it, Earl, and I think you maybe missed it. Yeah. Did we do that, guys? You tell me, did we do that? I swear we did, and I was asking. I forgot you. Yeah, I forgot you had taken off for the week, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll either look or I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll get to the bottom of this. Yeah, but we did it, right, Judy? I swear we did. Eventually, I just broke down and did it. I was asking if you were there, and I had forgotten you were like leaving for a week. And then eventually I was just like, we'll just do it. And then, see. So let me do King Anime today, Earl, and I'll go back. And it's there, man. We did it. And if you have any other questions, I'll help you find it. And then if you have any other questions, just let me know, man, and I'll answer them. Sorry about that. Well, not really sorry. I don't remember. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't remember all the personal things about you all the time. Sometimes. Sometimes. I'm pretty good with names and stuff. So I actually like, when you guys hang out for a while, you start to actually look like people to me. I'm like good with names and memorize. Like, I can't remember rotations, but I can remember that you said you were like getting a surgery 2 months ago or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think we did. I think we did. No, I'll do it. That's what I'm saying, Earl. I won't make you look for it, brother. I'll find it. Or we both can, or whatever. Or we'll do it again. We'll figure it out. What's going on with your IGN? That did not work for me. Are we getting an extra? There's some kind of weird characters here or anything like that? Did we miss a letter? Did we miss a thing? What do you got, anime? Because we could look, but I can't pull it up. Oh, and I missed this one. So let me know, anime, what's going on with your IGN. And in the meantime, we'll take a look at this one. All right, what do we got? 145 on the badge. Swords are looking pretty good. Congrats on the 6-gem green, man. It's good because it's green. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, dude. You can't tell someone with swords like this to try harder. Swords can be an absolute bunghole. This is a bit brutal. Hopefully RNG blesses you here. This is kind of tough. But other than that, yeah, it's just kind of running up that hill. However that song goes. Don't tell me anything about Stranger Things. I haven't watched any of it. Leave me alone. 8.9% cooldown. Let's see. What's going on with your cards, buddy? Okay. Solid set. Definitely. Cable got power crept a little bit. So there's some other options for you if you want to swap cards around or out. If you're looking for like a more hybrid PvP set, you have some options now. Marvel Zombies would slot in here really nice if you wanted to rotate this out. You'd get an extra HP proc on your set. And then if you wanted, you could bring in New Avengers number 9. But honestly, I think Guardians is great with Marvel Zombies and the rest of this. So whatever you do, you're good. Cable's not a terrible card. So if you just keep things like this, you'll be all right. But Marvel Zombies would be an improvement, in my opinion. Be worth swapping in there instead of Cable. Anyhow, let's take a look at the rest of this. 5 quality with a proc. You love to see it. Cooldown's good. And what else? We got Fizz Defense and Recovery Rate. Not so good. So probably just lock the cooldown and roll the rest here. I'm guessing. Yeah. Honestly, man, I would not use New Avengers number 9 by itself. I think in this set of cards, Marvel Zombies is significantly better as an option just because I think it lends itself to PvE more. So if you can hold out for Marvel Zombies, I think it'd be better for your set. But if you're going to put both cards on here, Marvel Zombies and New Avengers number 9, go for it. Just a thought. Again, even if you just had New Avengers number 9 here, it'd be a great set of cards. It just, I like Marvel Zombies. Yeah, we're all kind of waiting for it. Yeah, exactly. Because New Avengers number 9 doesn't really bring much attack heat. It brings a lot of HP, and HP is what it does. So, yeah, Marvel Zombie. Anyways, you could lock the cooldown there. How are we looking here? Not so great up top there. Just probably try again on this one, unfortunately. Which is too bad, because you'll lose the Pierce. Potentially. You may not. But, yeah, those 3 stats are not really worth locking, in my opinion. 7 quality with the proc and Fizz attack. Really nice here. Good. Congrats on that. And then we've got all basic blue, crit rate. Nice. Hopefully you can get crit damage here. That would be awesome. And then up top's looking a little rough. So lock these 2, probably roll the rest, I think is your best bet. I'm reading. Shoot. Let a guy read some text. What can I say? Crit rate's nice if you keep this one, but I personally would put my efforts elsewhere. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I'm only looking at a couple today. Asud, Chowdhury. Yeah, So I see you, buddy, but it's probably not going to be today, unfortunately. We're just looking at a couple. Did anime? Yeah. Ah, you missed a space. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. And then, moving on. Yeah, that one, gonna have to just press. And then here, we got energy attacks, good for free to play. Attack speed's good. All basic defense is good, but you got to weigh these against crit rate and crit damage like we were talking about before. And then dodge up top is nice too. So several good stats to lock here depending on your needs, but I even just lock all 4 of those. Looking good. Moving on to your roster. You need some CTPs, my friend. Oh, we found them. They're just down here. You need some tier 4s, my friend. Okay, looks like returning player, probably. Nice. Yeah, I love that little spider sense. Ching. Yeah, okay. That's enough of that, bro. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not going to do it, but yeah, massage. Okay, that's enough, bro. I'm going to put you on timeout. Wasn't going to do it because I felt like it's just too much effort, but then, yeah, holy, bro. Settle down. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the spam, you know what I'm saying? Like how bad it is. Good God. Whew. All right, back to the task at hand. No, you're looking good, man. Where was it? We had some CTPs down here. What did you have? It looks like you're just working with kind of what you're picking up. You got the Mighty Greed on null. That's nice. Ambush, Speed Universal up top. Rage, nice. Rolled proper. Mighty Conquest there. So yeah, it looks good. What you got looks great. Hopefully you can find, you know, I mean, these guys need rages. This guy doesn't need anything. This guy doesn't need anything. Not without a better uniform. And his newest uniform is sort of dropping off, getting power crept. You have a lot of work to do, right? Like, you know, needs a tier 4, needs a tier 4, great option for a tier 4, goodish option for a tier 4, depending on if you can get a, yeah, he's got a Mighty. So you could tier 4 Surfer. Logan's no CTP, but just looking at the uniforms you have with CTPs, you've got quite a few characters you could just build up. Yes, Destroyer, I can throw you on here, bro. My little short list. Don't tell anyone. Only because you don't spam. Where was I? There's only a couple uniforms I would even think about because you have so much stuff you could work on. You know what I'm saying? Null's almost tier 4. Yes, awesome, nice. I would probably wait a sec on Sentry then. Yeah, I think doing 1 or 2 more. Okay, so Null gives you 1 there. At least 1 native tier 1 because then you'll have 2 full teams of tier 4s, which is nice. You could consider starting to move into World Boss Legend Plus. I think it's somewhere between 2 and 3 full teams of tier 4s before I'd break into it, but that's kind of up to each player. Yeah, I would probably try to squeeze Loki in there if you can pick up his uniform. If you can afford it at 40%. If not, don't even sweat it. Loki's just really, really good and will work, like, bring a lot of value to what you've got going on. And then Storm and Ghost Rider are the other good options for tier 4s from the native tier 1s. Storm in particular is quite good, especially for World Boss Legend. Ghost Rider, you've got the artifact, so he's quite good in PvP. You got some great options. I think you've got 3 just like powerhouse options right here. So if you need a native tier 1, just pick from, you know, these 3. I think Loki is the most impactful for an account out of these 3. Storm might be the strongest, like for like World Boss Legend. And then Ghost Rider, yeah, is pretty much PvP only right now, especially if you had Loki, because he'll give you striker value until you have Loki, and then most of his striker value disappears. So yeah, that'll keep you busy for some time. And then, yeah, you've already got a bunch of good supports built up because you're returning, which is really nice. Yeah, and guys, yeah, That's something to keep in mind. It's really easy to say there's only like, take it easy, Blaze. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. We'll see you on the next one, bro. It's really easy to say there's only like 2 kinds of value in this game. You're either good for PvE, which means Alliance Battle, or you're good for PvP, which means PvP. Alliance Battle isn't the only PvE game mode in the game. He's also good in World Boss Legend, man. He'll be good for different restrictions too, because like even if they're the same as Loki, Loki's 1 clear, so maybe you can get 2 clears in a day. He just does work. That's why I'm keeping a judgment on mine. I don't know if it's necessarily the play. I could give him a PvP CTP, but since I'm free to play, this way, I can still hybridize with him. I can use him for striking. I can use him in World Boss Legend. I can use him in PvP. And I just kind of like this build. So I've been thinking about changing it, but I don't know that I'm going to. This might be just kind of where he stays. Because yeah, it's worked out pretty well, man. Ghost Rider's been fun. Type enhancement? Yeah. Yeah, we could. We could. Which is better for PvP? I mean, you're gonna like do more damage with type enhancement, but I don't feel like Ghost Rider doing more damage is my issue. If he does the damage, they die. Yeah, so this is better for PvP. What I thought. That's part of what I was talking about with this build. I think this is really nice for what I'm using him for. It works. It's both beneficial in PvE and PvP, which is really nice. And I still use him as a striker. I don't even have Loki. I suck, you guys. I don't even have Loki. He ain't changing type before dying. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yeah, dude. Oh, boy. Same guy, dude. Okay. Last warning, if you put your IGN in chat again, I'm going to like ban you from the channel. I've already timed you out for 5 minutes. I've also explained verbally why I can't look at your account today. If you spam again in chat, I will literally just ban you from the channel entirely, my friend. So please do not. It's just enough. Yeah, I don't want to have to do that. That's a short list. You don't want to hang out with that crew. That is a small group of people that have been banned from this channel in its entirety. Any other questions, my friend? Got kind of lost. Yeah, the way I have him set up is, honestly, I think it's optimal for, well, no, competition might be better for striking. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. You invested a lot in Sentry. Would and wouldn't. Here's the thing. I really enjoy this. The state of PvP in this game has improved so much, in my opinion, guys. You're not at a loss here. Sentry is not going to be out of the meta for a long time. He is very, very strong. Worst case scenario, Kang might be the new preferred pusher in timeline battle. But we'll even see with that. If that's the case, you can still make a team, dude. You can target villains. Double support him with extra damage to villains. Maybe you can just sweep Kangs. Go target Kangs. It's just never that simple anymore, which I love. It's not like, oops, I built this guy, it's too late, or oops, I built this guy, it's too late. Bro, down the road, if you have Kang, Sentry, and Null, you are going to be rocking it in PvP. There's bans. Kang might get banned. Then you'll have Sentry, you know? So, yeah, you know. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's brutal. Oh. Does it give you, like, the confirmation prompt, too? Yo, what up, Saksham? You may have noticed that our gold lost some weight. About half of its weight. There we go, dude. It's time. Yes, sir. It's time. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it was an accident, though, is what he's saying, unfortunately. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ghost Rider than Sentry? If you're really into PvP, I would go that route. If you want to balance your account more, I would go for Loki. If you can't pick up his uniform, I don't know if I missed that. If you can't pick up his uniform, either way, yeah, whichever you prefer. They're both good. It's nice that you have the 4-star artifact for Ghost Rider. Yeah, thank you, Doom. That's my voice of reason over here, bro. Me too. I'm trying my best to keep the excitement down. We don't know. It's possible that he still gets beat up. We don't know, man. We don't know. But what I do know is, from what we see on paper, it would be near impossible for him not to be something I want on my account. I mean, everybody's going to want him, or that he's going to be timeline battle number 1. It just means, for me, man, having that revive, strong, TBA, Otherworld battle piece for this account is clutch. We don't have Adam Warlock. We don't have Madeline Pryor. We don't have Quicksilver. We don't have Deadpool. We don't have Carnage. So you can imagine how much easier it is for someone like Kang, regardless of what he looks like, to be a shoo-in for this account. But I'm saying all that to be clear that that's not necessarily true for everybody. You already have all the PvP meta. Wait. Or whatever, you know? Yeah, no problem, man. Hopefully that helps. I think we got to almost everything, unless you have any other specific questions. And I didn't feel bad after yesterday, but yesterday I was a train wreck. So today we got a nice 2.5 hour stream in there. We got a little bit of account help. We built up Kang. I have Elsa bloodmarked. I have Elsa bloodmarked because she was on that list of like vague, kind of not really data mines. The one that was just animations, I think it was, like skill effect changes and animations that someone noticed had been changed inside the game. And about half that list, there have been uniforms for people that were on that list. There it is right here. So she's on here. Yeah, new skills for Elsa and stuff like that. So I just don't have much else to do. So I'm just future-proofing based off what info I have. No guarantee that she's going to get a uniform. This isn't a hard data mine like Thanos Vibs where they actually are data mining the next update's uniforms. That's not what this is. This is speculation based on some changes inside the game. So just trying to do any kind of future-proofing I can. She may get an upgrade. Honestly, let me pull that up one more time. Looking at it, let's see. How does this... Hey, and this does line up a bit with what they were saying, guys. Domino's never really been good. She has gotten 2 uniforms, though. 2 unis, I think. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what that means. 60 skills for Elsa. Okay. Seems about 10 times too many, but hey. But looking at this, they did say they were going to try and update some characters that hadn't seen upgrades in a long time. And we got Clea on here. We've got Sleeper, who's never gotten a uniform. And then we've got talking about Elsa down here as well. So that's 3 characters that haven't seen an update in a long time. Again, just speculation for fun. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. This is a really low cost future proofing. The other reason I'm not worried about it, it's not like I'm sinking a bunch of, like if Elsa never gets an update, no big loss. There you go. I don't think I'm going to do any PvP. I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm going to get out of here. I wish, dude. I honestly wish Wiccan and Hulkling would have gotten some updates. I still hope they do. I don't think that's likely at this point, but hey. So yeah. Got a free character of it. Grab it. Oh, no, we won't. I keep it lined up. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I think that's going to, well, we could do Hero Pursuit. I'll do this later. Do it on my own time. All right, guys. Yes, I am terrified, bro. I gotta run. I don't have Madeline Pryor. I gotta front like I got stuff to do, and I gotta get out of here so I don't embarrass myself. No, for real, guys. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. Y'all are great. It was a good stream today. I had fun. I'm excited for tomorrow's stream. We get Kang this evening. We got a couple hours, man. A few hours, not a couple. A few hours, and we'll have Kang in the game. Of course, I'll be popping by. Oh, I don't know if you just don't speak English very well, but it's like super sad, dude. I just told you like 3 times, and I told you that I was going to remove you from the channel if you didn't stop doing that, and you just kept doing it, and you did it right before the outro on the stream, which is pretty funny. Pretty wild. Anyhow, Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, oh, hey, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, where we do it every day at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for alerts about those. Be working on a guide video soon here. I've got plans to like get back into one. I've been busy with a lot of stuff, so we'll get back on that train here shortly, hopefully. But yeah, I'll still be old and gray. This will still be free to play. And I hope you guys are still having spectacular days. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Kangulous.